For this dish, you'll need 1 yellow onion, some garlic, red bell pepper, tomato paste, can of crushed tomatoes, salt, black pepper, paprika, parsley, and this is the special ingredient today. It's called harissa, and it's a pepper paste from North Africa, and you can get it on Amazon like I did. Start by slicing up our onion. Slice up your pepper nice and thin so that it can cook a little bit quicker. This is going to be kind of like a sauce, so you want to get rid of all of the pepper's crunchiness, I guess. Let's go ahead and mince up 4 cloves of garlic. It's really however much you want. If you want less, use less. But you shouldn't use less. Garlic is probably one of the most cultivated plants on the face of this earth, I would assume. And in that respect, it's kind of like the Force, because it binds us and it penetrates us. So you're also going to need some eggs. In this case, I'd say about 5 would be good. It's probably 2 or 3 servings, so also up to you, depending on how many people there are and how many each person wants to eat. I'm really bad at cracking eggs. I don't know why, but I don't think it's really a major problem in my life, so whatevs. And I'd say, I don't know, like a good handful of parsley. Chop this up pretty roughly. Doesn't really matter. Nothing in life really matters. So take your large pan, put it on your stove, turn your stove to medium. And throw some olive oil, a couple glugs in that pan. Once the oil is nice and hot, throw in your peppers and onions. All of it. No, seriously, all of it. Got my American flag spatula that I'm gonna lend some freedom to these heathens in here. Make sure not to do that. That's a really bad idea. Also, don't do what I'm doing right now, because you're gonna burn your arm hair off. Don't worry, I cleaned my stove. Let these go until the onions are getting a little golden. Not burnt, but golden. Alright, our onions look nice and, where we need them to be. So I'm going to go ahead and throw in the garlic. Make a little gap. Now, make sure the garlic doesn't burn, or America will be sad. Go ahead and add 1 tablespoon of this tomato paste stuff, if you can manage to get it in the pot. If not, use your finger, if you wash your hands, like I did. If you didn't, then you shouldn't be cooking in the first place, so maybe you should go rethink your life decisions. And seeing as I've never tried this harissa paste, and seeing as it's made out of chili peppers, I figured I would try this ahead of time and get it all over my stove. Always taste your chili peppers to make sure that they're really f***ing spicy. Holy sh**. Now, I like spicy food, so I'm going to add a full tablespoon of this stuff. One trick that I didn't use before to get pastes out of your measuring spoon is to use a little bit of oil beforehand. Comes right out. Boom. Now that those guys are in, let's add a little bit of salt, some black pepper. I like to use a lot of black pepper at all times. And let's throw in some paprika. Now we're going to go ahead and add our can of crushed tomatoes. And these look pureed, these don't actually look crushed. I might have gotten, the can says crushed, I don't understand that. But anyway, man, this is actually pretty disappointing how thin that's looking. But you know what, maybe the onions and peppers will hold the sauce, kind of like pasta holds its sauce. And it'll thicken up as we reduce it a little bit. Maybe it'll be good, whatever. So let's go ahead and put a cover on it for 15 minutes. All right, it's been 15 minutes, so let's see how we're doing. That looks nice. And those little bubbles popping up. Give it a quick stir. Make sure at this point that it is still wet enough. If it's a little dry, then I guess drier than what I have going on, because it's still a little bit liquidy, but you can see little holes forming if I move it aside with my spatula. If it's drier than that, I'd add a little bit of water. At this point, I'm gonna sprinkle in the parsley. Now it's time for our eggs. Now I did a stupid thing as usual, and I cracked all the eggs into one bowl, so there's no division between them. Anyway, what you want to do is make a little divot for each egg, and then plop each egg into its own little divot. We're gonna turn the heat down, probably low, because that sauce is pretty hot, so it has enough heat to cook these things in. This lid is very strange. It goes down in the center, so it's supposed to be universal, but I don't understand this. The bigger the pot, the lower it hangs down. So let's see if we're gonna crush these eggs. No, we're good. Just remember that the sauce is gonna continue to keep them cooking once you take it off of the range. So, maybe undercook them a little bit. Otherwise, they may get a little bit too hard for your liking. In the background, I've got some grill happening. All the stores are closed because it's kind of late, so I couldn't get good bread. But get good bread. Get like, ciabatta or something really good, rustic loaf, and grill it or toast it. If you want to be traditional about it. Let's see how it is. Actually, I'm gonna wait about 5 minutes because it's piping hot. I'm not gonna touch that right now. So if the ingredients are anything to judge by, this is gonna taste like tomato sauce with eggs in it. There's that harissa stuff, but it's just, chili paste. Totally put way too much parsley, so that's what I'm tasting right now. Let me find a section that doesn't have as much. Yep, tomato sauce with eggs. It's good, but I'm pretty used to that considering my background. Still, I'm gonna eat this whole thing. Maybe maybe I'll throw some spaghetti in there just to make it a little more Italian. Good stuff, definitely good stuff. But I kind of knew what I was getting into before I got into it in the first place. So if you want tomato sauce with eggs in it and some peppers, then go for it.